Gideon Levy, the greatest Israeli writer, in Haaretz, the only newspaper in Israel worthy of the name, with all its faults, said today that Israel has abandoned its hostages and decided to go for broke. And that's what they are now doing. They have dramatically stepped up the killing, which was already at a genocidal level. But 1,000 dead civilians in 36 hours, after the Americans have supposedly told them that they want them to avoid the level of civilian casualties that there already was, means either that the American government is lying, which I happen to think they are, but whether they are or they aren't, Israel arrogantly responded to their public call for more care to be taken by more recklessly bombarding civilian areas. They killed 600 people in a refugee camp, in Jabalia refugee camp, which I know well. And as I've told you before, I owned a house that I called Jabalia in honor of the wonderful people of that refugee camp. 600 were killed there. 1,000 dead civilians, most of them children and women, very clear majority of the 1,000 new corpses, represents a dramatic escalation in the mass murder. Israel withdrew its Mossad delegation from Qatar, where they were negotiating over the issue of hostages, and they've clearly now abandoned their hostages. Even though the British are up there flying over Gaza, supposedly trying to locate hostages, Netanyahu has just made it clear that he cares nothing for the hostages, that he intends to kill as many Palestinians as possible, or to use that incredible Nazi phrase that was used by one of his close associates, or his wife's close associate, just the other day, that they intend to thin out the Gaza population as much as possible.